like to introduce Sherine Mansour. He's the Middle East North Africa Program Coordinator for the Committee to Protect Journalists.
Thank you all for being here today. Last week I was with a delegation from the Committee to Protect Journalists to release this report, Tel Aviv, as part of a campaign to demand investigation, criminal investigation, in the case of Sherine Abu Akleh and two other Palestinian journalists that we classify as murder cases. This report talks about 20 journalists that have been killed by IDF fire since 2001. And it concludes none have faced charges or have seen accountability. The only case where there was a criminal investigation, it was a British journalist, James Miller, who his family and his government have fought for years until eventually the IDF paid the family 1.5 million pounds, but still did not take responsibility of the killing. This is a pattern that we saw. We call it deadly pattern that we think is designed to evade responsibility. And this is why our first recommendation for this report is for the US government to use its leverage to make sure and secure the Israeli government collaboration in the FBI investigation. One of the most important findings of this report is that the Israeli government investigation is a black box. There is no transparency about when and what happens when they open an investigation, and they never make any conclusions public. We don't want that to happen in the FBI investigation. We want to make sure that we are provided with a comprehensive account of what happened to date. We want to make sure that the US government continues to raise publicly with the Israeli counterparts the rules of engagement so that we don't see any future killings of journalists, and we can end impunity in journalist deaths by IDF fire. Thank you again for coming today.
Finally, I will read a statement from Senator Chris Van Hollen.